Okay, so with that, we are actually heading up to the upper bracket semi-final, I believe, and it's Levi versus Liquidator. And if the matches today hadn't already been like highlights and stuff that have been amazing to watch, this one definitely will be. Um,
This is the scary one. This is going to be a great one.
I believe we are checking if they're both ready. Both have thumbs up reacted to the message.
Oof, what a pool.
Yeah, we are seeing the maps come out here. We've got Not Quite Goliath appearing.
Insta-ban demise from Liquidator there.
I want to see a world where both these players are on Park. I just don't think that's a matchup I'd ever imagine them on. Levi's choice to ban here. Looking in favor of Liquid on Enrage, I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be his choice here.
Yeah, it seems like he probably didn't even bother practicing it, Levi.
He banned it against Marble yesterday, and I think he said something along the lines of not being too practiced on Enrage.
Yeah, so while we were interviewing Ducky, we actually did get two new donors. A $50 one from GD Puff Puff saying much love to everyone, and just recently a $1.33 by Taiki, which I appreciate more than you know. Brings us to a total of $13,610 flat.
Levi not banning Enrage here, actually.
No,
banning
maybe he's
Forsaken.
practiced it since. He might have got some practice in.
Yeah,
And
that
we
or
do know that Levi's the type to, maybe hide sometimes, practice in the dark a little bit. So definitely a chance there, but still would be surprised for. Still just
Levi...
surprised that wasn't his ban.
not
Yeah,
even
Levi
Goliath.
opting for Hourglass rather than Not Quite Goliath. Not Quite Goliath, he already had WR on, losing it recently to Marble. He could have WR'd there. Hourglass is an interesting pick, just for the fact that Liquid and Levi are 100th apart, 0.01 away from each other, rank 3 and rank 4. Very close matchup.
And then Liquidator
chooses Park.
What is going on?
Why does this match? I just said I wouldn't know what to expect to see them two against it, because that's just not a map you think of when you think of either of these two players.
Wow, this pool was interesting, and it ended up being interesting picks, but for a completely different reason. Yeah, and
seeing this map
both these
pool, I was
players
not
good on
thinking
Park,
this is where
but-
we would be. This is not the two maps I would think to be the first two. And we've got Not Quite Goliath, Mesa, and Enrage left. Mesa being a favorite for Levi, he was the first ever to hit the skip on it, I believe. Not Quite Goliath, Levi used to have the record on, he's now rank 2. And then Enrage is going to be the one that I think Liquidator would prefer.
And
you would think Levi leaving it open is so interesting.
Dougie Doodles comes in with $57.67. Please read the total, Caff. No $5 by Playjack, which then brings us up. He said, don't have much to give, but this is absolutely cinema for everyone. We appreciate you giving anything. You are very appreciated. Total now is $13,672.67. And chat needs to grow up.
We do see Not Quite Goliath get banned and Enrage banned, so we end up with Mesa as the final map after a kind of puzzling first two maps of Hourglass and Park.
Worth noting that I think Liquidator has beat Levi on Mesa before. Not on CSS, I think it was on a higher tick, but it's interesting.
Yeah. I also noticed that Levi has done the stage 6 skip on Park Color as well. I think he's right behind Marble's time on it. He's 0.01 behind. So if there was anyone to hit that skip in run, we were hoping to see Marble hit it earlier, but it might be Levi instead that pulls it out mid-run if he decides to go for it. I'm hoping for a WR here.
And we still haven't seen one. I know that Levi's a bit famous for tournament records, so he wants at least one, especially in this matchup. This is the one that a lot of people were thinking, like, man, if anyone's going to beat Levi right now, Liquidator might be it. So we'll see. The first, potentially first of two matchups we'll see between these two players, depending on how the lower bracket shakes out.
They get a $50 donation by Anonymous, and their message was just a friendly reminder that Louis owes us an Anubis comp with a maid outfit. Louis?
Oh, hell
Anything
yeah.
to say about that?
Yeah,
Louis is my
I
maid.
need to do that for charity, or else I'm a bad person. So that will happen at some point.
Yeah, we kind of got different ends of the stick on that one. I had to host another tournament, which has been fun, and you have to comp Anubis in a maid outfit.
It's every single stream wearing it, by the way. And I said I'd mail it to someone once the streams are over, unwashed.
That's freaky. You're a freak. In a good way. In a good way.
And just some quick insider info. Liquidator just locked world record on Hourglass, 10-15 minutes ago while he was practicing during the previous match. So,
oh wow,
definitely a chance for either player here.
Levi and
so the map that we're
finished a run that's ranked 9.
Wow.
So Levi definitely locked in on this map as well.
So the map with the least amount of chances to see the WR on is Mesa out of these 3 maps.
Apparently. Liquidator did ready up, by the way, so... Do we have
Levi
anyone
is,
on...
locking rapid pace runs? I can stream for you guys.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
I am gonna quickly run 2 minutes of ads. Actually, I kind of dropped the ball on this, but there's no pre-roll ads, and this is not a match you want ads on. We won't start until
That's
until
fine.
they're done,
We
though, I
can
promise.
have the players practice longer. Give them a little bit more.
A higher chance of record.
Absolutely.
And really in any tournament setting, it's always, it's a blessing. It's exciting to see the number 1 versus number 2 seed, but this one seems especially exciting just because of, the history of these two players. Obviously, Levi being a fan favorite, but Liquidator notoriously being one that, could be the Levi Slayer. So, and then obviously the map pool giving us Park. This will be hopefully a super exciting electric match. Looking forward to this.
Absolutely. We know that Liquid's going to do well on this map, but I don't know what his practice has been like for Park. Maybe he was hoping that it would just get banned in that pick ban there without him needing to worry about it. I'm not too sure.
I mean, without spoiling too much for chat and you guys, I did see him pracking it earlier today. He knows the map.
He is rank 11 on it. He is rank 11, so it just depends on how fast he can go when he's actually running
and
it.
For what it's worth, Liquidator did just complete a run that was rank 8 on the on Hourglass. So,
wow, yeah, both players getting their good practice in right now.
Yeah, so about 30 seconds of ads left, and then we are going to get into this what might be match of the day based on these map picks. I don't know. Yeah, there was a $5 donation by Siju, who is from Tricks. If you guys aren't familiar with that, it's a co-op game mode that's kind of got a variety of B-Hop, KZ, and Surf. He said Saggy is a rank 1. He's a Tricks player. And then $1 by 4, who said, when do the casters put a tail on and go full wagger mode?
Oh, y'all haven't been doing that? Is that just me? Or... Looks like should have the ads finishing up soon, so looking forward to this match. I'm really surprised that Levi didn't go with Not Quite Goliath after seeing what he was doing to that map yesterday, but maybe he's got something
good to
planned
go, Randy.
here.
Yeah.
Or he just wants the most entertaining match possible, rather than going
Hey.
on to not quite
And
Goliath.
if that's the case,
Not to say
Liquidator
that,
finishes
not to say that
a
Liquid.
pretty good
Again,
run.
yeah, that was 100th faster than what he finished earlier.
And here we
I'm gonna want to
go.
tab out.
Yeah, and this now potential match of the tournament to this point. We've seen a lot of pretty sick matches, and this one immediately shaping up to be among the best.
Oh, this is going to be a big one, absolutely. After seeing what they were putting in down there in practice, Liquid already on a run here as well.
Yeah,
That's
good
insane
speed here.
units
We're
compared to what
seeing-
we were seeing earlier today.
Already, he probably takes minus on the record here as well in the end.
Oh, that's
it might be too low
way
though.
too low.
Yeah,
Way too low.
Levi's
Levi coming up
turn at
towards
the end
CP2
now.
as well. Pretty good speed.
Very good speed.
Kind of similar to Liquidator in terms of he might minus the end here. He does.
He does.
Oh,
Wow.
0.08.
Okay.
Plus 0.08.
Rank 7.
7. Although we did see Liquid putting down times like that already as well.
And I do want to point out, I think that it's been said a few times, but the CP1 on this map is insane in the record. So very hard to keep up with that. It seems like most of the minuses in the rest of the map.
They get a new donation of $6.70 by Durez, saying any absurfs in chat, whatever that means.
Liquidator coming up to the end
gap
here.
yeah.
Worse speed.
Just get a little complete down. Don't undershoot it this time. Get something on the board. Oh, okay,
Moon's
never mind. He's
instead.
gone to the moon
Undershoot it.
instead. Yeah. Okay,
on,
decided
Louis.
to go too safe. My bad.
He
my
listened
bad.
to you.
Yeah, I plugged into his mouse there and did my kind of flick rather than his.
Liquidator, this is, I think, the best CP1 we've seen from like anyone comparing to the record. And this is, he's really pumping out these runs. I feel like he's getting further than Levi is more consistently. A little shaky there, though.
If he goes minus on
good
the end
speech
here.
about tie.
Yeah, if he gets a really good end. Oh,
Too
he's
low,
gone
I
too
think.
low
It's too
again.
low again.
Liquidator's struggling to find that Goldilocks zone of a flick. He's just either too high or too low.
Very similar to what we see in year 3000 too. This end zone arguably about as important, just because too high and you're down 200 units, too low you fail. So
Yeah, it's so precise, and it's interesting that this is the first time we're seeing someone mess it up that many times in a row.
and he Liquidator right back to it with a crazy CP1.
There another $5 donation by Sad Brown saying Nile is the rank 1 tricks booster.
Liquidator failing his run, but Levi continuing his on a very good pace. This
Very
is
good
faster than he
speed
had
as well.
before.
Does that make? Bad,
No,
bad to
barely
be so
not.
close. Give another donation of $11.38 by Dread. Levi might be better at Surf, but Blink is the hottest in Surf. Fair enough.
True. Shout out Blink.
Hey, Mole Baby with the 20 gifted subs. I appreciate that. I do, but I would I would rather the donations go to like the players. They are putting in a lot of the effort, but I really do appreciate the gifted subs. Thank you so much.
Levi now. With
I'm
a
not
quick
ungrateful.
CP1
I'm
and
not
goes
ungrateful.
to
I'm
a-
not trying to be ungrateful. I am grateful. I appreciate it. It's just like I don't deserve it. The players do.
We're all grateful here of getting to watch some insane gameplay. And speaking of Liquid here, it's just a good CP1-ish again. I think the units
Yeah, a
are
bit low
a bit lower
speed
than
here.
yeah, a bit lower than he's could have had. Oh, he lost someone there.
Still good though. Good
Good.
enough.
Oh
for
wait,
sure, yeah.
okay, yeah, okay. Please make the flick this time.
Oh, he's moved it again.
A little bit high, but that beats.
Oh, he takes it by 100.
That beats.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he takes it by
God.
0.01. And for maybe
Oh
the
my
first
God.
time ever so far in this tourney, we see Levi behind.
On the
Levi
back foot.
pushing
Levi on
now.
the back foot.
Yeah, we have not seen this yet.
And at the same time as Levi getting put on the back foot here, we're seeing him struggle to make it, deep into runs, maybe just resetting because he's not happy with his units or whether he's failing. So definitely eyes on Levi for the at least the time coming to see if he's able to make something happen here and lay down a faster run.
It's
It's
so
worth
weird
noting
to see him
that was
on the
0-1
back
quickly,
foot.
but it was so close, as you can see on the screen. But it was 0-1. It was so close.
Jeez.
This is just not a situation you usually see. He's behind. Liquid is ahead.
Yeah, it's very rare for Levi to even lose a map. Never mind a match.
He has a very good
That's a
CP1 right
fast
now,
CP1. Oh yeah.
and he makes that with good speed. Can he
Oh, it might
do
be time.
things that
It might be
only
time.
Levi can? Bit of rough
Ooh,
speed
that
and a
was-
landing there.
Yeah.
Is he nervous?
This is
Oh.
not good.
Yeah,
he
there's
looks nervous. That was a little shaky.
a little chip in his armor, maybe.
Something we almost never see from Levi. And I mean, it goes hand in hand with never really ever seeing him on the back foot. So,
And not just that,
This
but
is,
the biggest tourney prize pool we've seen by miles. This isn't just going for his reputation here. This is going for a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
We're coming down. We're getting
I
closer
think he's
to 2
nervous.
minutes left.
Yeah, and I think that part of it, we know that he replaced his glass pad with a proper mouse pad now, but he is still on a much higher sense than we've seen on tournaments for him in the past, and I think it's showing a little bit with these nerves as we see Liquidator with another good run, but a bit low speed now.
Yeah, the CP1 is very like min-max. I don't think I've seen minus on it in like a proper run. I don't know if anyone's locked it, but yeah, it's a very solid CP1.
Yeah, within like 0.03 or so, like Liquidator's just gotten here is really the best I've seen.
I've seen like 0-1s and stuff by Levi and like save lock and stuff, but yeah, it's very, very close. Levi on a doable CP1 does kind of go a bit higher there.
Liquid's coming into the end here. I don't think this is going to be
You need
what
a
he's
crazy
currently
end
got.
to...
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
he's
goodness,
gone
does
right
not.
up. That's
Levi
even higher
now
than the
with
last
better
time he
speed.
went to the moon.
Oh my
is
god,
doable for Levi.
This could be it.
You could...
Get back in the
he's
lead.
locked.
Oh,
He's
that might
locked.
do it.
Oh,
No,
it's
no!
just-
Oh,
that's
no
0.08.
way! Same time!
It's not enough.
And we're in the last minute now.
That's incredible. He's got a minute left to put down a run. That just wasn't it. I don't understand where
getting
the
a
time
top-
went.
Yeah, getting a top 7 time on this map and it not being enough is crazy. Levi may need to reset here and go for one last run. He needs a good CP1 to We're seeing this panic set in.
Yeah, if he wasn't feeling the pressure before, he surely is now. Looking at that run, you know, maybe feeling good about that end and seeing that he's still behind, and then immediately seeing 30 seconds, 10 seconds remaining, that's enough to put anyone under a lot of pressure. Any run he
Levi
goes for
trying
now,
to really min-max. This is it.
Man. Buzzer beater from
The
Levi,
last run.
potentially.
He has to bring a buzzer beater out.
Good enough so far. He just needs good speed coming off of this ramp. I think he will have... Yeah, this is good enough.
This is doable. This is a lot of pressure, though.
This is absolutely doable.
The nerves have
really
to be
doable.
insane for him right now.
Come on, Levi.
If anyone can do it...
Oh, he needs
he's
a crazy
behind.
end.
He needs an insane
He has really
end
good
now.
speed. He...
Oh, that's not
he's
going to be
moved
it.
it.
There's no way.
No.
That is Liquidator.
Liquidator takes Hourglass, and that was Levi's pick.
That was.
Liquidator taking Levi's map pick on Hourglass, man. You know, obviously we were all surprised to even see Levi pick that map, and it gets exposed a little bit more by him losing it. And moving on to Park, a map that, you know, we all said is surprising to see either of these players play on. This could be a, you know, very interesting match here.
What an insane start. I don't think anyone was expecting it to be so close to that degree. That was a 1,000th difference. It was
1,000.
Yeah. Shows just how good these two players are.
Damn, what a map.
We're moving on to Park now, which we didn't see at all the first weekend, and now we're seeing it a few times in this arguably more important second weekend. Kind of interesting flip of the script here.
As I was saying earlier, this is the map where we didn't get to see Marble go for the last stage skip, but Levi did have the stage record on it at one point, and he has done the skip before. So if anyone's to try and do it now, he can. And maybe he's a little bit angry or annoyed after losing that first map. He might lock in and do something very incredible on this, or he might be feeling the nerves from losing the first map. This could be a great situation for Liquid right now.
Yeah, it's very rare we see Levi on the back foot at all within a map, never mind within a match. So it'll be interesting to see how he recovers here. Liquidator did ready up, and he is practicing stage 6. I'm wondering if he will also potentially go for...
I think he has one of the faster stages without the skip. He is rank 4 on the stage. I'm not 100% sure.
Walking. I think he'll R after this walk. I think Levi's opting not to go for the skip as well by the look of his save lock.
I mean, after how that first map went, maybe it's not worth taking any risks.
Liquidator is trying to skip and lock on stage 6.
Oh, this could be the other way around. We could be focusing on the wrong player here to hit.
Liquidator was ready, right?
Yeah, Liquid almost
yes,
landing the
ready
skip
up.
just there in his save lock.
Start it then.
I think this makes. Yeah, absolutely, that makes. Okay, he has locked the skip. 1194 on that stage, which is 0.7 faster than what the WR does. So we now know what that would get him if he hits that in run. If he is less than 0.7 behind record entering the last stage and hits that, we will see the first WR set in tourney. I was
really
putting
funny
my
CPR too.
Yeah, it would be. And I was putting all my faith into Levi hitting it, but Liquid, I mean, I keep counting him out when he's more than capable.
Yeah, and the start of stage 3, we've talked about it before. It's really interesting, though. It's a super uncommon thing that you do kind of a pre-hop to be able to strafe in the air because that walk to the first ramp is so long. you may as well try to minimize it with a little bit of extra speed you can get from air strafing, as we see Liquidator entering stage 5 here.
Oh, okay, he didn't quite make the jump there.
Yeah. Should still
I'm
be enough to
interested
hit
to
the
see-
skip if he does it well.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if he tries to
Doesn't
go
though.
for stage 6 skip, even on a bad run, or if he just wants to get something down first.
Levi very fast these first 3 stages of really good CPR.
Oh, that's a really fast CPR, yeah.
Unfortunate from Levi there.
If Levi's CPR stay like that, it might come down to the case where Liquid has to go for the skip to catch up, since we already saw his earlier stages weren't too fast there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's really capable of on the early stages, just because we didn't really see him lock them, but certainly
No.
probably too slow if Levi lands that run we just saw him capable of getting.
Yeah.
Do we read the latest demo? Can someone that isn't me read that? I'm kind of sick of the joke.
The joke is banned. No more. Liquid's coming to the skip now. Doesn't make it
This is
again. That's 2
installed.
times now.
Levi makes it.
Levi
heading
hits
in
the
the final
skip.
stage.
Levi's entered last stage.
Pretty good pace.
Not going for the skip. Just going to get a complete down. This should be a good run.
Yeah, this is probably top 4-ish potential.
Yeah, faster than what Marvel got earlier. That is a rank 5.
And I think we're in that point now where Liquidator may need to hit the last stage skip just from
Yeah.
what we're seeing as
I mean-
CPR. And he's not, like, just there, he failed the end of stage 2, but opting to continue. I think he's kind of locked into this, get a good enough run and hit the last stage skip at this point.
He just tried to go for the fast stage 3 end there, where rather than jumping, you slide, and if you hit the end of the platform just far long enough, you can direct straight to the end. Yeah, for this now, he has to hit the last stage skip for this to be a run worth completing.
Yeah, I think that's all he's trying to do now is get runs to the end that are good enough. And this one
Well, he
is
does
good enough
get-
if he hits the skip.
Yeah, he finally gets the stage 5 skip. He's going for it.
His first,
Oh, he
Oh,
didn't. He was
didn't
not
like what
happy
he
with
had.
the units.
Bad
Yeah.
RNG fix.
I think
yeah,
so.
so that dono I was talking about before was $29.21 by Wired. I won't read the first part, but he did say thanks to me and Randy for organizing the fantastic event. And then it cuts out. There is more, but it cuts out. But yeah, thank you.
This is interesting now because Levi is in the lead, but from what we saw there, Liquid is full sending a skip in the last stage, and it's not an easy skip. We only saw him hit it there once in lock. We saw him fail it a few times while he was practicing. And when that's the final part of a map that's a minute long, and you've only got 10 minutes to hit a run, that's not many chances to try, especially if you're not consistently getting to the last stage. He is definitely got a hard battle ahead of him.
We could see kind of one of those rare cases where each player wins the other player's pick, which will bring us to the decider.
And that decider,
Very
as we
good
said
stage one by
earlier,
Liquidator.
that decider is Mesa, a map where Levi was the first to ever hit that skip on it on 66 tick. Liquid, I'm sure, is also more than capable on that map, but it's definitely heavier favored towards Levi there.
Liquidator, okay, this is a very good run from Liquidator. By far the fastest we've seen through those first 3 stages for him.
If he keeps it up,
Levi
he
on
could opt
5,
to
a
not go
very
for the
good pace
stage
too.
6 skip.
Wow,
Levi's
what a
run's
skip from
taking to
Levi
stage
going into
6,
stage.
yeah. This is a great CPR. While this is going on, Liquid's entered
This
the
could
last stage too.
even- He's faster.
Both
He's a
players
faster
are on the last
CPR.
stage.
Let's see if Liquidator goes for the skip. He's not going for the skip.
Okay,
We have plus 49.
Levi improves his
Liquidator is coming
times.
into the
Liquidator
ending.
now coming into the end.
Liquid also, what's he
Oh my
gonna
god,
get?
does he make that?
Oh, he underflicked
missed
it.
the
He
trigger.
didn't
Oh,
get the trigger.
he didn't hit the
No.
zone. No. For anyone that's not aware, on this map, the platforms that you fly over at the very end, there's a very small trigger that you need to hit. Typically, you're supposed to b-hop it, but these players are just barely going over it before hitting the end. But Liquid went too high there. He didn't actually hit the trigger that he needed to do to trigger the end zone. So instead, he just
He
landed
actually went
there and
too
nothing
low, no?
happened.
Yeah, he
Or
was
too low.
He
Yeah.
went too low and he didn't hit it.
Or he clipped around the side, yeah. He didn't hit the part he was supposed to, so that run just doesn't take him to the end. That's so
and all
upsetting.
the
I don't.
while,
And
Levi.
that was gonna be back to back.
And that would have been more than capable. He was 0.27 entering the last stage. That could
He was a
have
tenth
taken him in
ahead
the
of
lead.
Levi's run.
Yeah. If he'd landed it, that could have been him knocking Levi out.
I'm honestly surprised at the abilities we've seen on this map. Levi
Oh,
on another run.
Levi,
on
yeah,
Mega
good
That
pace,
CPR.
stage 5 was fast. What the hell?
Oh,
just
he
goes
low,
so
though.
low.
Overcooks way too hard.
Liquidator back to the not great CPRs. I think he's just trying to get every run to 6, and he'll base his decision on the skip on how good his CPR is.
Damn, what a match so far.
Actually, just
Yeah, this
incredible.
is
I feel like we're just
incredible.
taking it in watching this here now, because we're watching two
Yeah.
players very good at the map. The runs are speaking for themselves, I feel like.
And both players, well, Liquid opting to reset there, but both players are on almost the same pace. Levi is just, firing through this map, and honestly, got to be the most consistent player we've seen land that stage 5 skip. It seems like every time he's made it to it, he's hit the lamp almost perfectly. And last time actually went like minus 0.2 on the world record CPR there. And we're gonna get another look at it here to see if he'll continue the train of just smoking stage 5.
He might have. He did.
This looks like
He
it's
is very
another.
consistent at that big.
Not as much this time, plus 0.35, but he can get a good
His
last
last stage
stage
wasn't
here.
great.
Okay,
Looking a little slower, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
just a
not
bit.
quite enough. 0.08 behind his current PB. Still lays down pressure against Liquid there. He is going to see that. And Liquid stops for a second to take it in.
I like seeing the Horizon reunion in the chat of any Horizon surfer could fry these two, followed by a bunch of for real facts, whatever.
Horizon is a surf server on CSGO, for anyone that does not know.
In 1 minute remaining, Liquid's got some work to do. The time that Levi set there was rank 2, and we know that this map, the world record is pretty gapped. So even just having rank 2, I mean, obviously any map is insane for rank 2, but this one especially, plus 0.5 without using the stage 6 skip is just unreal. So looking at Liquid here, I mean, for him to compete with this, we might be looking at him forced to get the stage 6 skip and run, unless he has a run comparable to the run that he ended earlier without hitting that trigger.
I think.
Oh,
it
he went
was
minus
said
on stage
before
1?
That the skip
First time we've
saves,
seen that.
What, 0.8? 0.7? 0.8?
About 0.7
Yeah, it's
from what I was seeing.
it's hard. It's hard to say because of the stage record versus doing it in run, even though it is that booster start. But yeah, 0.8 is probably about how much it would save at least.
It's gonna be Liquid's final run.
It is a
He's
okay
staying
one,
on
but
this
he's going to need to skip.
Levi's run is
His
over, so
nerves
this
hold
is
out.
fully on Liquid now.
That's not gonna be good.
Oh, that's
yeah.
not enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
it's like
He's
it's
there's
gonna,
a world.
yeah, he may as well
technically
continue
doable.
a good 5 and the skip, and it could still be enough.
Yeah, there's a
And
world
he
this could
does
still
have a pretty
be
good
hit.
5.
Oh no, that does
Oh,
not
it doesn't
make
make
it.
I wish he made that. I wish he made that.
I know. I wanted to see the last stage skip tried one more time. We are going to go to the third and final map of this matchup. which is Surf Mesa. I believe we didn't see this once yesterday either.
I think we
Yeah,
only
we're
saw
now
it about a
seeing
whole
only seen it
tournament.
once. Yeah, once the whole tournament so far.
Well, let's hope that these two players have practiced it. Mesa,
Levi,
one
before
of
swapping maps
arguably.
there, he said
Oh, yeah.
the content. Oh man, the content. So Levi's loving this just as much as all of us. Love to see
Oh,
that.
absolutely. Taking us to the third map, which you rarely see in a Levi match, and taking us to probably one of the most iconic surf maps as well. If anybody's watched any YouTube commentary before, about 10 years ago, you will have seen this map many times. Unfortunately, the players will not have a knife in their hand that they're flipping around.
No
James-
sun causing a seizure either.
Yeah, no topics being debated here other than the players surfing.
James, a player that was in this tournament as well, was, cheering to see Mesa as much as he could this tournament. Only got to see it once, and then just there in the chat said, "Oh man, I'm not gonna lose my first world record, am I?" And then so clearly this is not the two players that you want to see on the map that you have your world record on. Just two absolute titans.
I just ran at like 1 minute of ads because it was gonna go possibly into the match, and I didn't want that happening. And it also gives them both like a minute or two of practice on the map.
I will say, I think this record's pretty safe. Although Levi's rank 4, he's plus 0.18, which is a massive gap on this map. James, the WR holder, is definitely set a really good and fast record.
Yeah,
Out of
James
the
is a bit
three
of a
maps so
monster on this
far,
map.
yeah, out of the 3 maps so far, this is the one I would least expect to see the WR.
And this map had kind of an interesting history just a few years ago. Liquidator just said this is his least practiced map in the pool, so a bit of an unfortunate decider for him as he's locking. There's a skip shortly after CP1 that, or is it after? It's toward CP1 rather, that for the longest time was theorized but not really considered in the realm of possibility. And then it was hit for the first time and the floodgates opened. It seemed like everybody was able to hit it from that point on. And these guys are probably going to make it look easy, but just know that it is not.
So ads are done. I'm gonna ask Levi if he's ready. Do we know if Liquidator's ready?
Liquidator's ready, yes.
Okay, so we will start the final map of this match. Worth noting, this is not the finals. This is just the, I believe it's the winners bracket semis. So the upper final, and then the loser of this still has a life to go down and play for. So still both of these players again today, regardless of how this one turns out.
Yeah, whichever player loses this will go up against the winner of Marble versus Pazu, which will be the next match.
And Levi straight away, first try on that skip, hits it.
He makes it seem like an intended part of the map. It's just like another simple skip to do.
Liquidator also
They were
doesn't
also,
quite make it, actually.
never mind. That looked like it was gonna make. I don't know.
Yeah, it is interesting too. This map, I'm not sure when it was released. It was at least added to KSF in 2014. So it's crazy to see just the development of skill over the last, over decade, where I doubt that the mapper Arblarg even considered that in the realm of possibility, and now you have to do it to be like top 20 on the map.
Levi loses a run to possibly the most RNG worst ramp on a map that kind of decides your entire run. It feels RNG, I don't know. It's a very tough ramp to get perfect, which James does in his run. He does like a really good ending.
Yeah, and even James, as the record holder and heavy grinder of this map, has said that end is, or that flick you're referring to, is just kind of dumb. So that shows how difficult it really is to get perfect. Liquidator, his first run through the skip here. Goes a bit low and too low. And Levi again, I think that'll make it. Oh, doesn't
Not
quite,
quite.
but very
Liquid
close.
had a similar fail a minute ago. Liquid this time does make it through the skip. That's way too
Same
low
fail
for
as
that
before.
part. Yeah. Wonder if the
And this
pressure's on
map
for
is-
both players. That's maybe why we've not seen any PRs yet.
For sure, both players winning the other player's pick going into this decider map. Fortunately, as we were just saying, the loser of this match is not out of the tournament. They'll go and play the winner of Pazu Marble for the right to then play the winner of this match in the grand finals.
It's insane to think about the matches like that are happening. Like we just have bangers. That's all that's left.
Yeah, very, very good matches left. It's just going to get better and better. I just think we've already been so blessed getting to watch these first two maps in this
match has
tournament.
been like cinema.
Yeah, in this match.
That first map, like with the 0-0-1 difference, and then Levi having multiple chances to nearly beat it, but like tying his time.
Levi on, I think, the best CP1 we've seen for either player so far. We also saw him fail getting into the cave just a little bit ago. Ooh, that's low.
Not
That's
a great
really low
landing
speed.
there. He's kind of down on humans. He's going to lose a lot going into the ending, but he does move it, so he has an attempt at this ramp because, I don't know, kind of feels like every attempt to this
Doesn't make
ramp
it.
is something-
Liquid's coming up
Yeah,
to the
Liquid-
exact same
Liquid's
spot as
turn.
well. He moons into it a little bit. He's
Moons
got
out
that
of
up
it
It's
too,
down.
but
not
it's safe.
bad.
This is at least going to be a complete.
I
Stays
think
high
like
after
maybe
the Maxwell
+5.
booster. Okay, Caff.
It does improve.
He improves his map PR, that's a rank 20. Rank 20 out of 32,000 people on one of the most prestigious maps during the tourney.
And this could, with how hard that end section is, that could make it pretty hard to beat just from being a relatively solid time on top of the map just being hard to finish at the end when you're going for that good of a cut.
Absolutely, that one flick really determines the map, and I believe even the WR holder, James, called it just an RNG flick.
I had the thought that maybe there's a decent chance this match is decided by who's more often seeing that end flick and just getting the most chances at it because of how RNG it is. But Liquidator on his first attempt in the match there just really made it look easy and performed it really well. And it looks like Levi might get another chance at it here. Probably his third look at this end flick and with much better units than before.
At the same
Quite
pace
high,
as
though.
Liquidator. He
Ooh, he got a
saves
weird little
it.
head
He's
surf.
going for like a bit of a head surf. I think. I want to say it was
That
going to
should
be slower
be-
than Liquidator's run. Maybe like 0.6,
Oh, not a great end.
0.7.
0.72.
It wasn't a great head
So
surf. and he kind
another-
of landed far back on the last ramp.
Yeah, he could have cut it a lot closer to his landing on last, and this is now the
Liquidator
second
on a-
time that we're seeing him in the back foot.
Yeah. Oh, Liquidator fails
Oh.
that flick into the cave.
Way too low.
Okay, Levi on a pretty decent run with decent speed to CP2. I say that, but it was actually slower than his last run. I maybe don't know what I'm talking about, but another attempt at ascending regardless.
Another moon.
Oh,
Oh, I think he hit
can't.
the ceiling. He may have made it otherwise.
He just can't quite close this map out.
Do you think if Levi turned energy on that he may have a better chance at that last flick?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Both players making the
He-
skip.
he is
Liquidator a little
playing-
further ahead.
He's playing on a higher sense than he has in past tournaments, so it's worth noting maybe nerves are more noticeable than they were
Yeah,
in the
definitely.
past.
Liquidator
Pretty
failed
solid.
the flick into the cave.
Levi again fails
Oof.
it.
Still not.
He's opting to save lock it. Kind of smart.
And I know, so I copied Levi's paint just to see where he's painted on this map, and it seems that he may have put a little red dot on where to leave that ramp in the cave, just for some sort of visual guide, because it's already very difficult and blind. So any little bit of help you can get is, worth going for.
About 2.5 minutes left, and we're still looking at Levi trying to get a final flick to the last ramp there. It's all depending on him here, of trying to get a good run down. Liquid's still trying to improve, just to lengthen that gap even more. Just both players struggling to get runs going. And while I say that, Liquid has landed the first skip.
Ooh, he actually made it through, but that's low speed.
Yeah, he's not looking
Might be
too
enough to improve, though.
confident.
His run, a good end, and it's still a PB.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, not quite.
He made that. Levi coming up to CP2. Not great pace, but it just takes one good, end flick, really. Bit too low? No?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a great cut.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is a
really
good
flick.
run. Oh, that's got to be it.
Oh, don't underflick the end.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that makes-
No, he clears it. He clears it. Plus 0.38.
Oh my God.
He is back in the lead.
That is a monster
And
run
that's-
from Levi.
Rank 12.
Yeah, not only a very good run, it's 0.18 better than Liquidator's map PB that he's just set. That's a big ask in these final minutes to try to retake the lead there.
His CPs tell a story that he can do it. It's just that one flick, but it's so difficult.
He's gotten more and more comfortable with the first half or so of this map as time's gone on. It's just not a lot of attempts at that end.
Less than a minute left as well.
Said they need to nerf me and Levi.
Bro thinks he's on the team. Less than 30 seconds left now. Liquidator, you've got to pull something out. Ten seconds left. He's going to have to commit to this run. Unless if he fails to skip.
Too high and time's up.
Time's
Oh,
up. I don't
get
think we
out.
can give that. I don't
Yeah.
think that
I don't
counts.
think he made it.
Levi coming up to the end as well on pretty good pace.
Yeah, Liquid has
Liquidator does
landed back
fail
in the
his
start
run,
zone.
so no drama.
No, and Levi doesn't make that end flick. That is
GG.
GG's. We won't be saying goodbye to Liquid, though. He is going down to the lower brackets, though. Where if he wins there, he'll get to face Levi again.
Yeah, so Levi is...
Yeah, Levi.
he's just...
Levi said he's never been more nervous in his life.
Wow.
Wow.
That's unusual for him.